performed tremendously at this tournament, and this time it's been playing as it's been playing points. Being slowed down so much.
The ward's down, they see Saxa. Saxa tries to go for a stun on himself, but Jax won't be in range of it. The sleight of fist comes through. They do miss the stun with the Nyx Assassin, but still a very easy kill for OG. As the Vision giving them information to set up for that kill. Still, space continues to be there for Ace. As the Midas treads, very much nearly done.
And Fada's going to be that big playmaker that we saw, you know, midwin. We saw Weeha play it. He went for the Greaves build, but this time it's an Atos build for Fada, just like we saw in the other one. For him to just look for those setups. He's versed in Ember Spirit anyway, so it allows you to actually set up those type of ganks, and it's excellent versus the control. It's going to be extra tanky on top of that too for the Viper. So he could be that front line.
She's keeping down one of it, Thompson. Gonna remnant forward.
Damage from the Slate. Even with that, I mean, it's level 4 in power. With a solo item, it was significant. It's still early on.
He's got eyes on Saxa. This is the easier kill. As he can look to run him down. Obviously, he doesn't have any points in the chain. But the other skills, if you can get on top, you really need the control. We'll pop this shrine just to sort of put OG off from diving for more. PPD has now been given the time to wrap around. Put the sleep onto No-Tail. Seb powering Thompson. Ace and Saxa seeing if they can fight back. Saxa trying to line up the stun. Does manage to get it out onto Thompson. Pounds forward as well. The ice path is out, controlling Saxa. With these cores empowered, they'll be able to cut through the Leshrac. Another kill for OG. Fada has also turned up to the fight, but they won't get back in there. With the man down, they don't want to try and push the odds without the number advantage against OG. In fact, Jax, haste is sort of scaring Ace off, making sure that Ace doesn't come straight back towards this lane. As now OG with the 3 of them down here, they can look to try and pressure the tier 1 safe lane of NIP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
7-4, 10 minutes. 3K net worth lead for OG. Really is just that 33 Sven that's sort of holding NIP back at the moment. That is, of course, one of the faster timings for the Midas on a Slark this event. Quite a bit as well. I think 22 timing here for Ace.
NIP still wants to keep they still want to keep pressure up. They don't want this game to get to a point where it's too much of just straight farming, because sure, your Slark has a Midas, which is awesome, but you're playing into Troll and Ember with an Empower.
Yes.
So every time it slows down, they're going to just be benefiting more and more off the map, because they're going to be clearing those neutral camps much faster.
PPD steps forward. Slowed an ice path, but Ace there to make sure Jax isn't able to chase down, follow through the opening that No-Tail was trying to create.
Right now it is a bit of a catch-up period. We see Saxa, since he was only level 3 on the Leshrac, and it's near 12 minutes. They're really trying to make him get something.
Again, the aggression from this man, but the leash comes out. He's going to be stuck in place. He's able to remnant to the side. He now does at the back, but has one more remnant left, but 33 there with a stun. As Thompson playing with fire and gets incredibly burned.
Way too over-aggressive there. Playing versus the Slark, you have to be careful. He can throw the remnant, but he can't jump to it until after that pounce ends. Stalking here.
Having vision down on NIP, so they're not aware of this. He'll hit with the Vendetta, striking straight up with the Vice Path. PPD get taken by the 2 supports, Jax and No-Tail. Able to take it down, and it's creating a lot of attention towards this bottom. It's giving space for Seb and IOTW on the top half of that map to just continue farming on the Troll and the Magnets.
Yeah, I've been trying to look around to see if any stacks were made. OG actually does not have any, but on the side of NIP, they do have a couple double stacks for the Viper, even farm up.
Thompson, not to be put off from dying, he's straight back towards this bottom lane to join Jax and No-Tail, take the tier 1 tower. He is ready to play aggressive.
Yeah, he has to be active, right? He's got a Troll in his lineup. The Troll doesn't want to be the one who's running around trying to make plays. It has to be that Ember Spirit with his Jakiro as well as that Nyx Assassin. Making that space.
And then they're going to look for the setup. Jax is coming in undercover Vendetta. Fada and PPD have to back off. They will get away.
The tanky Viper. They had more backup behind them with 33 showing up.
Managed to claim that tier 1 tower. It's going to push Vata very close to having the completed Rod of Atos.
Seb is actually just going for a straight pipe on the Magnus this game, since the majority of the damage from NIP early is magical.
It really is.
That Viper, I mean, Viper isn't really that physical beast. He's pretty much all magical now, so. They are keeping themselves at a bit of an advantage here. 4K, and Thompson playing extremely aggressive.
Gotta be careful. They have a Phoenix Grip available on PPD. They'll find the lead up for it with the stun into the Phoenix Grip. Thompson again dying on this bottom lane.
That was very aggressive. I mean, he does have the Remnant down, but yeah, like you said, they had Lots
Maybe he didn't expect the 6 to be there on PPD. I mean, he did only just hit the 6, but still.
It is 13 minutes, right? You kind of have to...
You got to be careful. I mean, it's
Feel those
sort of
combos.
twice that the over-aggression of Thompson has been punished by NIP down bottom.
Saxa. He will probably get set up here top. He does have some gold to spend.
Oh. He is. Catch a little glimpse of it in there, though. Seb will be able to clear out the trees with the skewer. Stun's going to be lined up by JerAx. Vendetta hit. He should surely have the damage. He'll try again for a bit of the tube. Stun's not going to connect. He's still running it off.
Spends his gold.
Continues to dance around the tree line. He's... Oh, no, I tried for the TP, but JerAx didn't see him. And with the shockwave, Seb finds kill. Same time down bottom, Thompson and ILTW will get 33. Still struggling on this Sven to catch back into the game with regards to farm. 33 is just unable to find a place that's safe to be. Atos reveals from far. They open up onto Seb. They'll commit as well with the Viper strike down onto him. He does have JerAx by his side, and with the hood, he's pretty tanky against all this magical damage. Ace is trying to get the essence shifts going, but Seb, he knows that he can just go for the TP. There's nothing to cancel it. The hood of Defiance keeping him more than safe and allowing him to get out. The play towards JerAx instead. Still got a Spike Carapace and a stun available. Spike Carapace will hold back Connor for a little bit, but there's 4 members of NIP here. Stun from Saxa misses, but he'll be able to offer the body blocks to allow them to get the kill. Ace is able to even get in with the touch, so to get that extra stolen permanent agility.
Bounty rune's coming up too. Looks like NIP will be able to claim 2 as well as OG claiming 2.
Yeah, 15 minutes in, still the slight lead for OG.
They're making pretty aggressive moves, and NIP is responding pretty perfectly, and they're keeping this farm up for their Slark. The thing is that, I mean, Seb is still just so farmed on this Magnus in comparison to the Sven. It's still that big differential there. But Slark is getting close to a Shadow Blade, which lets him make plays that much easier.
33 is going to have some backup coming in. Fighters there in time. And they look to strike upon the Sven. This time, they are going to be punished for the poke. RTW pops the ultimate. Still coming on to 33, but he'll be slept by PPD. Held back. No tell. Will be allowed to TP out, but ILTW will not be quite as fortunate. As this time, the sort of what has been an easy kill for them for the most part ends up being a bit of a bait, as NIP are prepared to help out 33 this time.
This Viper pick just seems to be so perfect right now for NIP, even though the team is still, of course, incredibly close, but Fada is having a great game. 5-1 and 3, and he's able just to do so much around the map to set up for kills. Even for the Magnus with that Atos, he's always able to make plays. And versus Troll. Troll playing versus Viper is not fun at all. He disables your passive, and he's got that hard BKB piercing slow that's always going to come out from the ult.
As he tops it, we have to take away a couple of ancient stacks there from NIP's half of the map. Saxa has been found as he was trying to poke around with JerAx deep behind that tier 1 tower. No Tail is there with the backup, and they have more than enough damage. Claim themselves another kill onto Saxa. It's Thompson closing in on the Maelstrom money.
Ace, they do see the remnant right now from Thompson. If there's some way that they can actually force it.
Yeah, see if they can spook him. Butter is going to go with the real side. He may remnant as soon as the Rod of Atos gets thrown out, and he will. He goes straight across, but there was no one actually prepared for it, even if they saw it early.
Yeah, they saw it, but I guess like Ace was under vision, so he felt like...
As we say, just picks up the Shadow Blade. Now can start to look to begin things himself, and also can rely on the fact that he's going to have that extra mechanism to get himself out of harm's way if OG do try and chase and jump down upon him. It's Thompson may even himself have to start carrying some sort of detection if he wants to continue to play as aggressively as he has on the Ember Spirit.
They have to start making like more aggressive moves though. As you see, that net worth, it's still like 4K advantage. OG with these triple empowered heroes.
He can sort of poke at Seb, and it's certainly not a kill that's going to happen anytime soon, and Seb is very, very tanky.
Now they're making their way toward top, so look to take an objective, look to force some reaction back from OG, because they still don't have that blink dagger on the Magnus for their big team fight combination.
It's very close though. Yeah, if I head back and sell the stout with the Quelling if he wants to grab it.
Could be a pretty easy tower brought down with God Strength if needed.
These towers are going to help 33 at least climb back up and farm a little bit.
He's got back up decently anyway. Like tried 2 bracers.
He's getting there.
2K health.
Yeah, he's still able to do the job that they needed the Sven to do.
Yeah, he can just still absorb a lot of that Troll's damage, and then they can get their spells off. You just have to watch their positioning versus that Magnus, who now will have that blink dagger finished up. The good thing is they do have a Slark, so they can know when they're under vision, and they also now just made a pretty deep aggressive play, so they got some more down. But they are starting to protect it though. Ace is in the air.
So gonna go. No, it's out. He's gonna drop a sentry. So we'll see Ace. Ace is gonna get caught out by the ice path. Did get the pounce off onto Notel in time, but Notel's got Jarek's Thompson and multiple P's by his side. Ace pops the Shadow Dance and will walk away. 33 is gonna be trapped behind with the ice path blocking him off. Thompson and ILTW collapsing upon him. 33 will be left for dead here as OG clean up the spam once again.
And Sam secures the last hit with the blink shot.
Sure he has that money. We'll see what he goes for next.